In today's video, we are going to talk about helping your rabbit overcome anxiety. Rabbits are little creatures living in a big world. There are a lot of scary sounds, sights, and smells that make rabbits want to hide away. No matter how amazing and safe your rabbit's environment is, there will always be occasions when they get scared. But some rabbits are more prone to fear than others, making them very anxious bunnies. Anxiety can be a common problem among pet rabbits. Their ancestors in the wild had to constantly be on the alert for predators and dangerous situations. Pet rabbits still have these wild instincts and can become chronically anxious even when they live in a safe environment. Luckily, there is a lot you can do to help your rabbit calm down and become a more confident and happy bunny. But you can't force it. You'll need to work with your rabbit's unique personality to help them overcome their fears over time. By making your rabbit feel safe in their surroundings and slowly teaching them self-confidence skills, you can help your rabbit overcome their anxiety. Signs of chronic anxiety in rabbits. It's common for all rabbits to be scared sometimes. While it's definitely important to comfort rabbits during these moments of fear, it's not a large problem unless they are living in a more constant state of anxiety. Rabbits that live in this high alert state of fear are more likely to develop health problems. They are also less likely to trust people and bond with their caretakers. To know if your rabbit has anxiety, it's important to learn about their body language and behaviors. Some signs of chronic anxiety in rabbits are subtle, so it can take some careful observation of a rabbit's behavior. Once you are in tune with your rabbit's emotions, you'll be able to work with them to help them recover from anxiety and become happy and confident bunnies. Alert posture. This is when a rabbit is hyper-focused on their surroundings because they are afraid of a potential threat. They'll have their ears pointed forward or focused on an unfamiliar sound. Their eyes will be wide, and their body posture will be rigid. They'll also usually look like they are on their toes, and ready to make a run for it at any second. Seeing this behavior occasionally is normal and nothing to be too worried about. However, a rabbit who is almost constantly on the alert is likely very stressed out by its environment. You may notice that even when they appear relaxed, your rabbit is quick to go back on the alert if there is any movement or sound in the vicinity. Thumping fits. Rabbits will often thump when they are scared. The sound of a dog barking outside or the vacuum running in the other room could set any rabbit off on a fit of thumping. Your rabbit will thump their strong hind legs against the ground to make a very loud sound, like a textbook that's fallen flat on the floor. If your rabbit feels the danger is ongoing, it will continue to thump occasionally for the next few minutes. You do want to learn how to comfort your rabbit when they get into one of these thumping fits. However, with most rabbits, they don't happen very often. If your rabbit has frequent thumping fits, that can mean that they are often scared. They don't feel safe in their environment. There are other reasons that rabbits thump, for example, if they are angry or are seeking attention, but if your rabbit's thumping is accompanied by alert behavior, that's an indication that they are scared and anxious. Hiding. Rabbits who are constantly hiding away could be suffering from anxiety. Hiding is normal behavior for a rabbit who is brought to a new environment. Don't feel worried if the new bunny you brought home doesn't want to come out and play right away. However, if your rabbit is still hiding away after weeks and months, they are likely experiencing some anxiety. Aggressive behavior. Some rabbits channel their anxiety through more aggressive behavior. They might be afraid of humans approaching them and learn that lashing out aggressively will make people go away. Over time, this becomes a habit and defensive mechanism to cover up the fear and anxiety that they feel. Aggressive behavior is also more common in rabbits who have not been spayed or neutered. Learn more about why it's important to get your rabbit fixed. Aggressive behavior can also be a symptom of other health concerns. For example, if your rabbit has an undiagnosed underlying health condition, it may become more aggressive because they are in pain. So if your rabbit seems to suddenly become more aggressive toward you, consider making an appointment with your regular rabbit vet. Overgrooming. Some anxious rabbits will comfort themselves with excessive grooming. Rabbits are generally clean animals and will lick themselves to stay clean. However, they should not groom themselves to the point where they are thinning out their fur or causing bald spots. Similarly, anxious rabbits might scratch themselves more often. They may start to have bald spots or scratch marks in the area behind their ears from the constant scratching. Overeating or anorexia. Just like people, rabbits can take comfort from their food. Anxious rabbits are more likely to overeat, causing obesity and potential health problems. The more dangerous alternative is actually undereating or anorexia in rabbits. This is when rabbits are so stressed and anxious that they hardly eat. If you notice your rabbit is not eating at all, this is an emergency situation. Not eating, even for a day, can be fatal for rabbits. You will need to address the underlying reason that your rabbit is not eating, whether it be anxiety or a health condition, But the more pressing concern is to get your rabbit to the vet and get them eating as soon as possible. Excessive drinking. While less common, some rabbits who are anxious and stressed will start to drink an excessive amount of water. It's normal for rabbits to drink around 1 to 2 cups of water a day. If you find they are consistently drinking a lot more than that, it may be cause for concern. This is another symptom that may be worth going to the vet for, since excessive drinking can also be a symptom of liver problems. Helping your rabbit overcome anxiety. Okay, so you're pretty sure your rabbit is an anxious little bunny. You want to know what you can do to help them overcome their anxiety and be happy bunny. There are 2 ways that you want to approach this dilemma: by making changes to the environment your rabbit lives in and by teaching your rabbit to be brave. The goal is to make sure your rabbit feels safe in its surroundings and to encourage your rabbit to become more confident. Classical conditioning. Classical conditioning is a technique I learned volunteering at animal shelters. What you do is simply go over to your rabbit's enclosure a few times a day, leave a treat for them and then go away. You want to make sure your rabbit sees you leave the treat, so they don't think it just magically appears, and you should leave without bothering your rabbit. Let them come out in their own time. The goal of this technique is to help your rabbit associate people with good things, like treats, rather than scary things. It will also teach rabbits who are hiding away that they can get a treat when they come out of hiding. Over time your rabbit will start to feel safer in their environment. They'll be less scared of humans, and they'll be gaining a little bit of confidence every time they choose to come out of hiding and are rewarded with a treat. Slowly introduce sounds to your rabbit. One thing that can really scare a rabbit is loud or unusual sounds. These can often cause a rabbit to immediately go on the alert, especially if they are an anxious rabbit. You'll want to make some changes to your rabbit's environment so that it can be as quiet and calm as possible. Then introduce new sounds slowly to help desensitize your rabbit to normal daily noises. This means when you first hang out with your anxious rabbit, you keep completely quiet and try not to make any sudden movements. Then as your rabbit gets more comfortable around you, start talking to them in a gentle voice. Then, as you notice your rabbit's confidence improving, try to introduce other sounds, such as soft music or an audiobook in the background. This likely won't happen all in one day, but instead is a slow progression over time. It will eventually allow your rabbit to feel safe in its surroundings, even when there is some noise in the background. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.